Recently, I got one of the nicest compliments, but also I heard one of the saddest complaints simultaneously. A distant friend said to me, "Why are you always confident?" Now, the reason why that was a compliment is because I come across as somebody who's always confident, and that is not the case. And the reason why it was sad is because the person who was, asking this question, they have issues talking to people, they wake up with a lot of anxiety. And I just want to say that all humans do this at one time or another. All humans go through trial and tribulations. However, one way to get more confident is by shifting your perspective or shifting your view and realizing that the trials and tribulations, the curses that were bestowed upon you, the horrible incidents you had to live through actually made you stronger. And how did it make you stronger? Well, you're still here despite those things happening to you. So me personally, I think that's a good place to start. So I'd say give yourself a pat on the back first and congratulate yourself making it this far and being as strong as you have been up till now. Now, from here on out, if you want to build confidence, usually the best way is to build confidence in the field where you're lacking it with gradual steps, steadily and continuous increasing of each step, of each inch will make you stronger, will make you more confident. So let's say you have issues speaking to someone whom you like. And in general, you can't just go up to anyone and speak to them and start a conversation. If you want to practice speaking to people, then one simple way you can do that is literally just asking people very simple questions. Let's say you're at a bus station, you can simply ask someone, "Oh, sorry, my phone died. Can you tell me what time it is?" Very simple. That will help you get over the first hurdle, and there are no repercussions. Now, let's say it's something different. Let's say you're a kid who's been bullied, for example. Well, this is a trick that I passed on to one of the kids that watched my Fortnite streams. I let him share his story. He had mentioned he just has a very weak frame and that it's very easy for other kids to bully him. And what he said is he wished he could fight back. He'd be aggressive towards them. And I told him, I says, actually, if you knew how to fight, you'll find yourself in a position where you don't need to fight. There's just something about people that can carry themselves. You know you can't mess with them. Asked him a couple of questions about sports facilities in his area, and he answered that there was a Thai boxing facility once a week. It had kids lessons. I said, start off with once a week and then go to the judo course, a free judo course once a week or once every 2 weeks for kids, just to keep them fit. And I says, then you've got kind of a grappling, kind of a striking art, and you'll learn some basics, especially if you're a kid. You'll start off slow. This isn't going to be like Karate Kid, somebody's throwing arrows at you. They'll literally teach you the basics. Over a couple of months, you will transform. Once you start doing sparrings, once you start tossing people over your hips, you'll be so focused on that the confidence will be naturally ingrained into your system, and other people will be able to feel that. So when you do carry yourself in a specific way in front of your bullies, they will kind of back off. That's exactly what happened. So to recap, you give yourself a pat on the back. You've made it this far. Congratulations. Then what you want to do is analyze your situation, and then you want to build yourself up step by step. If you have anxiety because of a test, then do mock tests. Build yourself up, and over time,